And that's the problem, right? It feels like they have some space to breathe on the FlyQuest side, while Lynn Vision have to perform from the start, and that's exactly what we're doing over here. Starting off for Nuke, Lias to try and hold down the fort, takes the one to head off, and he himself drops off as well. Back to the B-bomb side he goes.
Yeah, already kicking off the first map in our final best of 3 here at the APAC RMR for Shanghai. The Perfect World Major will conclude this venture in the APAC region with this game. We have yet to see who that representative is, and already an advantage for FlyQuest. Some good rotates to lower. Westmelon does bring that advantage right back to even keel. And that does allow some options here for Lynn Vision to open up. They can actually start to re-navigate towards A, but FlyQuest are starting to read into that themselves.
As Vexite reveals, Amelia's already gone down. Alistair still hunting around a Fufu to respond, but this is dwindling numbers for the Chinese side. What is flying up to back in heaven? He's looking for room to try and activate while Westmelon falls. A lot of damage dealt, so this 1 versus 3 becomes a little bit more doable, but for flying, there's still players to locate. Now knows the position of all 3, at least he knows where they would have been a couple of seconds ago. He navigates back down toward the lower bomb site. He will have a 1v1 to take before the plant can come through, but will FlyQuest even give it to him? Lias, HP low, will he open the door? Takes the risk, takes the head. Very nicely done, 3 kills for him as he started and ended the round. FlyQuest take the pistol.
Full investment round is fast here from Lynn Vision. Just a quick access towards this A bomb site is actually being granted by FlyQuest. They didn't play anyone in the site itself, and when they saw that execute, they didn't decide to fight forward. Instinct gets taken down around the edge of a smoke, and Lias gets caught aggressing around the backside of ramp. And just like that, I mean, 2-man advantage post-plant here for Lynn Vision. I mean, FlyQuest could even just warrant a save here, given how quickly they lost this round.
Let's put it to the test.
Yeah, that's how that works, right?
Listen, on a serious note, obviously a gamble that FlyQuest take with their MP9s and the like. They do recover one of the M4s as they come out of that round, but it's not the end of the world. This is where their rail buy should come into place.
It's not unusual to see teams starting a slow default, then try and build up, do outside smokes or something that sort of goes for map control. Very assertive from Lynn, and they're going to try for it in at ramp. Diaz, another double kill, but Zacher coming out through door, a multi-kill himself. Man advantage here attained by Lynn Vision, but Inns is able to equalize very quickly, dealing with that troublesome Zacher that lurked through that A-bomb site. There's a second lurk though, and Flying is planting on the lower side. Silent drop wasn't heard, and yeah, Fufu already tagged, and so Inns will bag that frag. Man advantage now found here for FlyQuest, but they have to go through these vents, and Flying is holding already there to greet him, and Alistair hitting the drop shot. It is some nice fancy footwork from Alistair to get that tag, the info on that lurking player at A, but just a very big surprise. He comes away with that following kill. Third round here found by FlyQuest. They don't get caught by these, I mean, small things, right? But when they hear it's a lower side plant, Alistair could have just jumped onto Silo and kind of haphazardly run through to those vents. But he chose the silent route, and it does pay off.
South point come. And right now, Dexter's the one getting them outside. Quick little kill in through the demolished smoke, and Inns is just trying to provide a little bit more interference.
Because I knew that they did damage to Inns, they might even think because of this smoke in the big garage that he could have been playing the other side of it. There's another pick here for Alistair. These two players that are low, but still controlling outside. Proving to be too much to handle here for Lynn Vision. And there's not a lot of stopping power. Not a lot really to slink back into. I mean, a bit of space here for Flying in at ramp. But Alistair's already holding the angle. Quick shot, but it's quick the other way. Alistair, a triple kill on that AWP. And Fufu gets nothing for his troubles too. So it's without casualty here by FlyQuest. Some nice quick shooting there from Alistair on that AWP.
I think the problem is also we're getting to see sort of like exploitation of Lynn's map pool, but more on that in a second. It really does come down to what Lynn has planned in this round. If you lose overhead, that would be catastrophic, and Flying discovering a push from Vex side is certainly helpful.
That's a good nade onto Amelia. I mean, down to 5 HP, but he will be able to keep himself alive. I mean, the rest of the squad here for Lynn are up inside of lobby, so it's an A-side assault that they'd hope that Amelia could somehow link up with in some capacity. Dexter will be called to action, running around the edge of the site. It's Flying that tries, but Zacher also hits the deck. A double and a triple kill in from Dexter, the in-game leader, locking down this A-bomb site. And as a Fufu will try, 2 heads are collected, but 10 seconds has to be able to try and find ins or get access to that bomb and plant, and neither is going to be really within the realms of possibility. Not enough time to do both or either. And so that triple kill from Dexter will be more than enough to trump the final A-side assault that Lynn had planned.
It really does.
But part of my point about Nuke is, how do you activate Zacher as this guy that's been able to, you know, in these more chaotic moments in the sort of opening, find variety that allows Zacher to get on the board, because he's your most lethal weapon and you need to be able to find him. Flying fast kill in towards A, but Vex site, it's an advantageous lineup. Tried to come out of Hut just to support, and Ins even the spam through smoke. So much going right here for FlyQuest. Even though they lose that entry, they find a flurry of frags back, and Lynn just gets shut down again.
I don't know what you do if you're Lynn Vision at this point. Westmoreland's also just going to be taken out from the side. Alistair, yeah, that's so great. Alistair gives up his life, and now Westmoreland with the bomb picks up a second. In's not too far behind, and he will be able to trade. It's triple kill number 4. Emilia, unfortunately, I look at him and I don't smile too much. 0 and 8 right now, and he's obviously one of the players who is more variable on the Lynn Vision side, but he is such a crucial piece if they want to come out and deliver what would have been an upset should they have been fighting in for it. Smoke doesn't go where it's supposed to either, if I'm not wrong. That should be water falling down. Instead, it's just free fall, not a waterfall. And Alistair, at the very least, will fall. Emilia able to make that omelette, break that egg. Inns is going to trade out his fallen AWPer. Westmoreland put away, and Dexter adds a bit more damage to the party. Flying's nearby. He can try and push forward, but is getting afraid. That Dexter grenade has got a kill. Flying will trade, but Vexite's right behind, getting revenge from an earlier duel inside the squeaky door area. And Lynn Vision at a disadvantage once again.
Zacher has to be able to get something from this attempted lurk. This wrap to heaven. He's clearing the angles, but Liaz has been on a heater. Wherever they've gone, if they've challenged Liaz, he has been good for his kills.
Time's running down low, feet are spotted, and information was given away anyways. Emilia saving over here? Yes, he is. Dire sight. And that's not even going to be permitted. Vexite gets a clean execution from up top of the CT side push-up. Nice little T-roof action. I'm with you.
Talon, of course, being the team that knocked FlyQuest down into the lower bracket in our opening best of ones.
Well, listen, right now, Lynn Vision have one home. It comes in the hands of Tech9's. Dexter takes down one, but traded away. It feels like it's the first advantage on this upper side that we've truly been able to see, but even that is quickly brought back. A missed shot from Alistair and a Molotov to dissuade the push forward. The bomb is planted. Are there weapons to be recovered? Unless Dexter has fell down on Mustang, which would be incredibly unlucky. There should be some. They're not trying to go back and look for them, though. Lynn Vision, eyes on the prize. You know, positions are more important than anything else. And FlyQuest, well, they're going to be able to bring it back down to a 2 versus 1. Emilia dodging bullets, gets the first, rounds the corner, shadow spotted, Liaz ready, but the time's not in his favor. He needs to accelerate, and Emilia just playing dodge ball as he turns around and fires right back into Liaz's head. Second round found for Lynn Vision. If they get to 3, Liaz has a nade and a Molotov ready. Go. Oh my goodness, this is going to be brutal. They can't push forward. They can't push forward. Westmelon's the only one who goes through. Liaz good for one. It could have been more, and he doesn't know it. A Fufu takes him down. Remember, a lot of this is unconfirmed damage, except for what you're able to find on a Fufu. Dexter doesn't know it, but he could be set up for the easiest triple kill maybe of this entire game so far. Zaka pushes forward, head given up and taken down. Still more action necessary for Dexter to make this a comfortable round. There are players enclosing on his territory, and he's got backup coming from behind, but it is very far behind. Emilia, position revealed of Ins, and he's not ready for a Fufu. Traded away. Emilia needs to save the day now. Pushes forward, off-spotted, and Alistair's faster, flying all alone. The only healthy player, and the only player who hadn't descended down to that B-bomb site. Good for the first. Still 2 more to go. And unlike Dexter, this triple kill is not easy. Alistair's covering it off. He misses the shot. Dexter's back in the site. Bomb recovered. Over to A he goes. There will be time to plant. There will be utility behind him as well to smoke off the vents area. And he even gets time to circle back to the back of the site. Alistair pulls out the pistol, closes the distance, won't even let the digits be dialed. 10 for FlyQuest. Failure of statistics at the very least, even if they have looked good on a lot of these maps. Lynn Vision right now, they'll have to look good on the CT side. If not to fight for the map, it is to fight for confidence and fight for pride. Flash is dodged, but Emilia caught by the second. It's Vexite who's closed the distance, and he's got more backup coming in from behind. Heaven player forced away. Zaka trying to sandwich, but little does he know he's between the bread. FlyQuest still accelerate forward. Vexite finds Westmelon falling down from Heaven. After getting that map control, it's flying to take it back. Fly can still continue to threaten, but he is taking safe harbor inside the secret stairs instead. It's a fight which Westmelon had to give up earlier. Now he looks to take it from the other side. In's ready for the elevated angle. He's seen this a million times before, but he looks away. He's worried because the ladder sounds. The Fufu comes out, receives a shot for Westmelon, and now Westmelon's got a job to do. He's got a site to recover, but he doesn't have time to do it. Alistair coming in from behind, plays with the idea of getting the knife out, but decides it's too important right now to just finish things off. 11-2. Lynn Vision lose the pistol round, and with that, maybe their last hope. Hope is normally the last to die, and that's what they say, but I'll have you know. Maybe for Nuke, it might have died already. There's an entire series to be had, but FlyQuest, the way they are looking right now, this is going to be their absolute best. Lynn Vision, any confidence at all. Just a highlight from an individual player, even if you can't win around, get a couple of deagle kills out. It will not be given to them. 2 versus 2 though. They don't have kits is the only issue, so you can't really go back and even look to contest for that B-site bomb plant.
Well, they've got many places, actually.
Australia's got kangaroos, they've got spiders, they've got so many things, but right now they've got 5 animals on the server. FlyQuest looking to close out in the enemy's map pickup, having conceded only 2 rounds, and Vision heads already rolling. If this was the revenge arc, Michael, I think FlyQuest fans will be mighty pleased with how it's going.
Holding all their eyes here are FlyQuest. They get an opening pick, but they still play a slow roll and execute. A Fufu trying to run down a player at door with the SMG, and it's Emilia around the smoke that will also lose his head. Not a single player falling as of yet here for FlyQuest. On that low health, finally finished off by Zacher, but he's flanked out, and he doesn't. It doesn't in time. In fact, Zacher, he's found 4 in this round, and he tried to pull off heroics, but it's the opposing AWPer that will do him in. It was a flash of brilliance there from Zacher, but far too late.
That everyone dreams about. Make your dreams come true on Skin Club.
But can he be that man over here on Vertigo? Let's wait and find out, because for FlyQuest, they've got plenty of people who can show up with that big 30. Emilia faces into all of them. That's a hello. That's a welcome to Vertigo. Quick 5-man peek out from the Glock. Straight it away. Yes, Westwellen, early activation. Good to see. But a smoke to segment him off. Ins and Alistair hoping to try and climb up yellow. See what they can do about the information they have.
I love the smokes that they've decided to use as well. They just use it as an entire wall, and they get access to heaven. They plant for that heaven rotate, in which Lynn had heavily committed to elevator, and so they're sectioned off, and this plant is not for them. FlyQuest have great positions for this.
A Fufu. Immediately pushed up as well. That allows Ins and Alistair to close distance. Leah's the one to actually get the kill, while Vexite just keeps them at bay. Leah traded, but the CT still without a route to get back onto the bomb site. Alistair staying alive with the dualies as well makes it even more hectic if they want to scale up. A Fufu low was never going to be the one to do it, and again a speedy.
And so the fact that they're able to do as much damage on that on a save is promising. Kind of puts FlyQuest teetering on the edge of, you know, a pretty scrambled force buy in a counteracting round. They get aggressive on ramps. They want to take those fights. Vexite an opener, but there are trades, and FlyQuest will be happy that they get a numbers advantage out of that exchange.
The A bomb sites, not only Emilia and flying left to try and defend it, leaves mid completely open, and FlyQuest right now know that Ins could be their key to B, and he very often is. Going back to B stairs, they will be getting a window where there is only one defender, and that's a Fufu. And Fufu with the smoke, and only the smoke. There aren't many Molotovs, so do not forget that. The only one they have is used out for the corner pillar. Grenades well placed, a Fufu well sprayed, but not the double kill. That's what he needed still. Set up for success is now flying. Players are low on the other side, but he has been brought down nonetheless. Emilia, the only defender of A, will stick to A.
They tried to be assertive, they tried to take space, but when they end up at a two-man deficit, you cannot sit for the entirety of the round in a man deficit. You know, 3-on-4, a map like Vertigo where there is a lot of space. Oh my god, Dexter was lining up the spam from A.
Waiting out towards the B bomb site. And B bomb site will have no T side players over here, though, unfortunately for him. Flying spotted out, gun barrel sticking through. They spray him down, and without the armor, he was never going to be able to put up a fair fight. And even less so when there's 3 players on the other side. He does well to deal the damage he can. Who wants to make first contact? Information's been given over. Flashes shouldn't be catching you out over here, Emilia. If you were ever going to be a hero, put your costume on, get your cape out. Zaka's got a quick kill as well, recovers the AK, and suddenly they start to sweat. FlyQuest, Alistair is low, never forget that. A smoke reveals Inz's position. And the CTs re-navigating back. They only have to deal with the big bad himself. It's Inz, the highest performing fragger for FlyQuest this tournament, and he continues to be just that. A Fufu taken down, Emilia behind the smoke. He's the one with armor, Zaka without. But time is going away. Zaka only needed the one. If Dexter falls, Alistair would be close behind. Instead, it's slim margins, and Emilia called to action again. A flash keeps him away. He re-navigates back to the elevator. Dexter suspected but not spotted, and now he's down. Alistair low from earlier on. The call might have been given, but is Alistair going to take the peak? He should know there's no kit. He should know time's on his side, but the position is not. Emilia continues to threaten. Alistair able to force him off. Emilia will not have time, and even if he did, Alistair just gets the kill. FlyQuest by the skin of their teeth win an anti-eco. Time's running down low, Michael. A good flashbang could be the undoing of all of FlyQuest right now. Dexter is watching for Westmelon's angle. He's looked away, but Westmelon covered away by Alistair instead. It's off the off on the site, but Vexite takes down the CT. It's Emilia and a Fufu now left, both fragging out, fragging true. Good flashbang, but Liaz plans safe. Fufu still trying to cover off Liaz's retreat. Emilia covers off his front. It's 1-on-3, and Alistair, who is able to prevent the initial kill from Westwellen, now has to prevent the 3 players trying to take over the site. Lynn Vision break first blood and break in to this round. And a map conducive to good executes. And the B-bomb site seems to be the destination.
To split. Good flash. Sacker taken off the line. The smoke that looms in his face. He'll try and break it, but it'll just be far too late. Dexter's already bypassed him, and now Flying has to take up that mantle. Instead, it's Sacker who gets flanked. Quick access to an AWP. Now Dexter can use that scope to his advantage, but it's Liaz that takes his spot in through mid, and he's found the kill they need to get access to this B-bomb site. Bomb down, and rifles recovered. It's a nade that actually finishes off the job as well on Amelia, so it's a 1-on-2 for the in-game leader of Lynn. With that smoke down, Liaz may just have a cheeky angle that Westmelon may not expect. But he's fully covered. Liaz none the wiser. Westmelon making steps, and so Alistair will take the kill. A 5th round found, and it's on those Tech 9s, those SMGs, but...
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Not Lynn Vision, because they're about to be sent home.
Well,
that's Ercas's joke, not mine. Okay? Incendiary. Flashbang. And Inz is already on the bomb site. Emilia takes down Dexter. His body's traded as Vexite will respond, but Westmelon unable to trace through the smoke with his deagle. Fufu gets another one, and suddenly things are getting a little bit scarier. 10 seconds are all that's left. Alistair, great flick, but it won't matter. Flying comes in from the side, and Lynn Vision do not appreciate Ercas's jokes.
I'm very surprised that, again, this smoke that they're throwing over on the B stairs is just so deep. It doesn't really stop them from continuing the challenge, and it doesn't prevent these boosts. Inz is up, and Dexter's found a kill. A Fufu trying to stand his ground, and there's that boost from Inz finally activating. It's Westmelon to try and respond, but Alistair guns him down on the rotate. The man advantage found, and as much as Amelia will try and get some access back, the spam is good onto Alistair. They don't have offensive utility to really prevent this plant. They just want to save this AWP. They know they're that extra man down, and they still don't know where one of these members is on FlyQuest.
But this wasn't even a perfect force by coming out from FlyQuest. You saw some of the, Inz is kind of caught out blind. I think that was by a teammate's flash and everything as well. But he's got the spacing upwards. Dexter's coming off the long range. Finds the first player on the side. Both players, funnily enough, for Lynn Vision, while Inz started to climb up, were, I think, caught switching weapons away from utility as well. Maybe it's just to get like a deep flash play in, something like it, right? Maybe it's just something in their mind. That's why they pull out utility as well. But I agree with you. It's not conventional, at the very least.
Yeah, it's really curious. I don't see what it enables.
Backside. Too many players to deal with. Destination. A Fufu unknown. A Fufu taken down anyway. FlyQuest have been so thorough with clearing out every angle. Zaka trying to move past the smoke that's already down. Good damage and a better follow-up. Inz is taken apart. And finally, Lynn Vision win around on this B-bomb site.
Maybe challenge soon, because this time the force buy is not headed to B. Instead, Amelia will be tested. Oh, good coverage there from Westmelon, because they knew and they were pinning Amelia into position.
Westmelon picks up another one. There you go. That should be it. Finally, the force buy madness for FlyQuest should be put to bed. Liaz has the best round I've ever seen from him. So no, he doesn't. Okay. He's had a few crazy rounds, don't get me wrong, but a 1v4 with the Deagle. Lines rotated away, Michael.
Yeah.
They only have one player over here on B. And there's that smoke again. There's the timing. It's been called. FlyQuest. In they go. Fufu is blind. He is gone. Smoke to the back of the generator would lock anyone out. Instead, they go for Molotovs. Push through that. Smoking their own Molotov off. Maybe a little bit less conducive, but Dexter's taking the space nonetheless. He's playing inside the smoke, waiting for a play to be made, waiting for the backstab, and he's found it twice over. Lynn Vision falling apart. A misread and a missed opportunity to equalize. Emilia, the only hope they have left. He stood tall so far on the CT side, but he will not stand at all. Not anymore. 7th found for FlyQuest.
You need to use your big melon to call yourself out of this one. This could be your last map that Lynn Vision play in Shanghai.
Yeah, of course. flash. Dexter strikes into once again. Liaz fades away, but he's now faded into oblivion instead. Inns trades. Inns can only do so once, and Emilia's form has not taken a dip at all. Finally, he'll take the dive, though. Vexite in a 1-on-2. Zaka and Flying, position revealed. They know Vexite's not going for any shenanigans. Is there a kid on the ground? I don't think there is. Vexite pushing forward, trying to be the element of speed, but Zaka and Flying will not be surprised at all. They're just ducking and diving between each other, and Vexite running out of bullets will still get one. Right back down to the 1-on-1, but Flying lives up to his name. Midair, taken down.
Oh my god. What? That was outrageous. Because I do agree with you there. Sometimes when you see them on CT side, they'll get all these kills, and then on T, it's just so difficult for them to get the same production. But I do agree, it's a promising sign for Lynn Vision at the very least.
Nice shot, dude. Wow.
Very promising.
That's exactly what you want to see. That's exactly what could end up getting a second Chinese team to the servers of the major. And that's still a dream far away for Lynn Vision. And this round is not yet taken home. Dexter, the only player that separates them from a free A-bomb site. An off angle that is annoying, but Emilia is even more so. He's keyed in, like. I'm surprised FlyQuest are contesting this in a 3 versus 5. That grenade's not going to be finding anything either. They can't stop the bomb from being planted. Elbow spotted, but quickly ducked away as a foo-foo. Vexite playing this long catwalk position. Is he really going to want to commit in for this? No, they're backing off. And are we getting to a point where we have to start to wonder who will show up for FlyQuest on the other side of things, on the CT side? Dexter wants it to be him, and for good reason. He gets a freebie. Vexite's right next to him to pick up another, so that trade favors FlyQuest.
They had a deep sight line as well from Gap, so I would have been curious to see whether FlyQuest wanted to stretch their legs a little bit and maybe even clear out A, but they just abandoned their post. So Vexite re-diverting himself over. Flash is perfect. The timing's great. Flying had a volley pulled, and Inns has one pulled himself. Almost loses his life for it as well. But they have a man advantage that they will continue to build upon. It's Zaka that answers back, but a quick trade from Liaz will dispel this round just as soon as Lynn touch a lead. FlyQuest answering kind.
Some information given out, but this backstab is terrifying. Dexter's getting ready, and so are they, but they don't know what's coming for them. A triple kill for Big D himself. Dexter takes it home. Now only 2 left for Lynn Vision. And what they thought was going to be a recipe for success has turned around and become a little bit sour.
Yeah, I genuinely hadn't realized that Dexter had gotten as much space as that, but I guess an absence of presence after all the work they put into trying to kill Inns. Then suddenly Dexter's stabbing you in the back. So I love the brave decision that Dexter went on. An early timer in this round. You know, previously Lynn fighting aggressively for ramp and then not having that extra presence. I thought they might commit to an idea like it. Oh my god, that is so funny. It's really nice to see. Again, a flash play. This time Emilia, as much as he tried to dodge it, Dexter just floors him. And that is the heaviest hitter that Lynn have brought to the server.
No, he did bomb site.
Yeah, sorry.
Focused.
Yeah, Dexter did think he was going to get run down, so it has, I think, stalled maybe their projections on this round, but that Molotov and the HE, I mean, Vexite can still really disrupt this A-side hit that Lynn have made very clear is their intention.
Is Alistair going to be Flashed off, no, he saw it too late. Grenade as well to follow through. Allison can't reface in time. That's Vexside's job. And that's a job he's happy to commit to. Still, one player left. Flying, who was supposed to come in as a guarantee instead. Lynn might want a warranty on that major. Hey, these stickers, can we get them again?
This angle may not be cleared, not with 30 seconds on the clock.
That's what FlyQuest is hoping for as well. Westphal spotted out. He doesn't see an encounter. Backside can't finish it off. Flying shuts him down instead, and they're hot on the heels of Dexter, who fades away into the smoke of his T side. Now Dexter left with a wounded teammate behind him. Rotation still far gone. Dexter delivers instead, still waiting for Westmoreland to cross. He knows that's the only place where the bomb can be planted. FlyQuest are doing it. 3 on 2, nothing left. It's 13, and FlyQuest will represent Australia one more time. After disappointing at Copenhagen, they will be back for Shanghai.
Yeah, the boys are back in town, and they have definitely set their sights